did, however, speak to a doctor who I've spoken to before. And he was here 2 years ago. He's a British specialist. He doesn't want to say his name because he doesn't want to endanger any of the colleagues that he was with. He was 3 months in Gaza and the West Bank, and he was quite a lot of time at Shifa and another hospital in Gaza. And he contacted me again within the last few days, just to see how I was. And then he reminded me of his experiences in Shifa, and I decided that I would record some of what he said because it is interesting to hear a perspective of an outsider and one who is safe enough to speak.
The main point was when I was first asked to work there, I was told there was a part of the hospital I was not to go near, and if I did, I'd be in danger of being shot.
Shot? You mean actually shot with a gun?
Yes.
Was it explained to you why that was?
No, but implicit was that it was being used for non-medical purposes.
And did you see anything non-medical, or did you obey the instruction and stay away?
I stayed away, but I saw a few sort of dodgy-looking non-medical characters going in and out all the time. It was a ward leading to a basement. As I say, I didn't go there, so I behaved myself.
They would say there could be many other reasons that you would be told not to go to a particular area of a hospital. It's not unusual.
Well, I was welcome everywhere else, and as I say, the doctors and nurses there were very welcoming and very kind. And the hushed tones under which this was said was consistent with all the other hushed tones about which Hamas was discussed. You know, people were genuinely fearful. I cannot emphasise too much the air of collective paranoia that existed there.
So that was his perspective. He did go on to recount certain threats that were made against some doctors there. And he did also say that if they were frightened, this was, of course, before this current war, when perhaps the proportions would be different. But he did go on to say that if they were 10% frightened of a possible Israeli airstrike, they were 90% frightened of getting onto the wrong side of Hamas. He really did describe an atmosphere of fear